Today we're going to learn about the 60-second rule to attract anyone. Now, let's begin. How long does attraction take? A couple of days? A few hours? A handful of minutes? Can a romantic spark appear almost instantly within seconds of meeting someone? Well, dozens of studies have answered this exact question. One, published in 2007 by the journal Personal Relationships, examined whether attraction can develop in less than 10 minutes. And to test this theory, participants went on a number of speed dates. A speed date lasts anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes long. They force people to make quick romantic decisions. Am I attracted to this person? Do I think they're funny? Would I go out with them again? When your date only lasts 5 to 10 minutes, your mind has to work quickly, right? But the big question is, can you develop romantic feelings in less than 10 minutes? Is that enough time to know whether you're truly attracted to someone? This study says yes. They found that speed daters were attracted to specific people within just 5 minutes of meeting them. But what if attraction develops even faster than that? A study from the University of Pennsylvania claims that 5 minutes is too long. This study examined over 10,000 participants. And just like before, they placed each participant in a speed dating scenario. But this time, researchers measured the speed of attraction down to the second. Using behavioral shifts and social cues, researchers focused on the exact moment when someone experienced romantic attraction. So how long did it take? Less than 60 seconds. A 2010 neuroimaging study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found the same astonishing results. It turns out your brain essentially falls in love within 60 seconds of meeting someone that you find attractive. So how does this 60-second window affect your chances of finding romance? What can you do to win someone over in such a brief period of time? Now, 60 seconds may not seem like much. By the time you've introduced yourself and had a bit of small talk, those 60 seconds have flown by. So how could you possibly create chemistry in that short period of time? These discoveries tell us that attraction isn't based on the things you say. It doesn't really matter how you introduce yourself or what subjects you cover in those first 60 seconds. Attraction stems from someone's impression of you. That includes your personality, your attitude, and of course, your appearance. So if you only have 60 seconds, how do you make the most attractive impression? How can you create romantic feelings in less than a minute? Number 1. Immediate confidence. You've probably heard this 1,000 times. Confidence is key. But why is confidence so important to romantic attraction? And when does confidence matter most? Because we make up our minds in less than 60 seconds, your confidence is most important right at the beginning. A calm, self-assured introduction leaves a lasting impression of cool-headed confidence. But everyone knows the beginning is the most nerve-wracking part. Approaching a stranger is one of the most difficult things to do, especially for someone who's inexperienced. But the first 60 seconds really count. All you have to do is believe in yourself for that one brief minute. If you can do that, you'll almost always make a better impression and appear significantly more attractive. Number 2. Lighthearted optimism. When you meet someone for the very first time, things may get awkward. They almost always do. But a little optimism can turn that awkwardness into a smile or a laugh. The key here is this. Don't take yourself or the situation so seriously. Relieve the pressure. Relax and just have a good time. Remember, the goal is to connect with someone in a fun, lighthearted way. You want to make each other smile. You want to see if you two have the playful spark that creates romantic chemistry. So maintain your optimism no matter what happens. If there's a moment of silence, hey, don't worry. Don't beat yourself up over it. Instead, enjoy yourself, have a sense of humor, and keep the conversation light. If you're having a good time, there's a good chance they are too. Number 3. Slowing down. Nerves are natural on a first date, but they aren't very attractive in a potential partner. It's okay to feel those butterflies in your stomach. Just be aware of how your nerves affect your voice, your tone, and your body language. For example, many people speed up their speech when they get nervous. They rush through sentences, use too many filler words, and forget what they're talking about. If this sounds familiar, the solution's simple. Slow down. Remind yourself there's no need to rush. Men and women who take their time when speaking clearly and confidently make better romantic impressions. Number 4. Physical maintenance. Do you take care of yourself? Personal hygiene is one of the first things that people notice about you. If you're not paying attention to your bad breath or body odor, it may ruin your chances of attracting someone you like. Many people, guys especially, pay special attention to their personal hygiene only before a date. 99% of the time, personal hygiene flies out the window, but there's an obvious difference between someone who regularly maintains their appearance and someone who crams it in at the last second. So spend a little bit of time each day maintaining your smell, your hair, your teeth, and your skin, because as little as 15 minutes a day could make all the difference. Number 5. Attractive body language. In the first 60 seconds, body language speaks louder than words. Just think about it. When you first meet someone, the content of your conversation is pretty textbook, right? There isn't a whole lot of time to get to know each other. You don't know each other's jobs or passions or hobbies, yet attraction develops in those first 60 seconds, and body language is a big reason why. Without realizing it, we draw conclusions about people's personalities based on their body language. For example, if you see someone fidgeting, you may assume they're restless, nervous, or simply don't want to be there. The same can be said about confident body language. When someone sits upright, makes eye contact, and smiles regularly, we associate that physical positivity with their personality, and those personality traits make them more attractive right off the bat. Number 6. Willingness to initiate. This one is geared more toward men than women. On average, women prefer men who take the initiative. Maybe you go out of your way to introduce yourself or introduce a topic to get the conversation rolling. Each time you take the initiative, you're showing potential partners a confident and assertive side of you. You know what you want, and you make an effort to get it. To a potential partner, this is an incredibly desirable trait. Number 7. Natural kindness. Now, I'm sure you've heard the phrase, nice guys finish last. Many people hear this and assume that kindness doesn't do you any favors. But kindness and altruism are two of the most attractive traits for men and women. You can demonstrate these traits in all kinds of ways, even in the first 60 seconds. No, you don't have to make some dramatic gesture to show that you're a nice person. Just be considerate, because it's the little things that matter most. For example, holding a door for someone tells a potential partner that you're kind and have good manners. When leaving a first impression, kindness is never wasted. Not only is it a nice thing to do, it's also a very attractive quality. Number 8. Visible effort. How much effort do you put into your appearance? Do you comb your hair? Do you wear clothes that flatter your body? Almost all partners pay attention to the effort you put into your appearance. If you spend just a little time finding the right outfit, it makes a significantly better impression on the people you meet. It shows off your looks and it tells potential partners that you care. But you don't have to spend hours picking out clothes or combing your hair just right. If you invest a little effort into your appearance, that effort will go a long, long way. Number 9. Physical activity. Men and women are more attracted to athletic body shapes. Well, that's no surprise. When you first meet someone, you can tell almost immediately how active they are. Women, in particular, prefer their partners are more muscular. An athletic shape makes men seem stronger, more confident, and more masculine. But don't worry if you're not the most muscular person in the room. You don't have to be a bodybuilder to attract someone's attention. In fact, studies have found that too much muscle works against you. Instead, potential partners want you to care about your physical health. If you make an effort to stay in shape, that alone can grab someone's eye. Number 10. Act like yourself. This final trait is more attractive than any of the others on this list. Potential partners, above all, want you to act like yourself. Be genuine. They want you to behave in a way that's true to who you are. Because that's when you're the most confident, that's when you're the funniest, and that's when you demonstrate passion, intelligence, and curiosity. So many people treat attraction like a game they play. And to some degree it is, but the most attractive quality about you isn't your sense of humor, confidence, or body shape. It's your sense of self. It's who you are, even in the first 60 seconds. If you're honest with who you are from the get-go, you're bound to attract someone who not only appreciates your individuality, but also finds you irresistible.